Here's a demonstration for Class 1 cavity preparation for the first maxillary molar. First of all, we can use the pencil to draw the developmental grooves. Start penetration with small round burr, 1.5 to 2 mm in depth. First, we do the Midgel cavity. Because the upper first molar have an exception, which is the presence of oblique ridge between the distobuccal and mesiopalatal cusps, gives the possibility to prepare two separated cavities, one mesial and one distal, without including the oblique ridge within the preparation, unless it is involved by caries or weakened due to the cavity preparation. After penetration with a round burr, we switch to Fisher burr to create the outline form. The same depth of the cavity, which is 1.5 to 2 mm. Just follow the developmental groove, the mesial developmental groove of the cavity. Principles of cavity preparation for GV plaque is applied. We use the inverted cone to create flat, smooth pulpal floor. The buccal and lingual walls should be slightly converge occlusally. Mesial and distal walls parallel or slightly diverge occlusally. Dovetail mesially and distally. Small dovetail. Notes here the palatal wall of the cavity slightly straight, while the buccal wall is curved, smooth curve. Have a smooth curve. This is the final outline form for the mesial cavity of upper first molar. Mesial marginal ridge should be preserved at least 2 mm in thickness. Also, the oblique ridge should be preserved. Now we start the preparation for the distal class 1 cavity. Penetration with a small round burr, 1.5 to 2 mm in depth. Switch to Fisher burr to create the outline form. Just follow the developmental groove. Clean the cavity. Principles of cavity preparation is followed. The depth of the cavity should be 1.5 to 2 mm. Clean the cavity. The cavity, class 1 cavity, distal class 1 cavity, here is finished. Smooth, flat, pulpal floor, smooth walls. Finish the cavity with a fissure bare. If the palatal wall of the tooth is involved with caries, we have to do a distal palatal extension. Here we do extension, palatal extension. Now we switch the fissure bare to be perpendicular on the palatal surface of the tooth. Just the 2 mm of the tip of the fissure bare should be inside the cavity to prevent hitting the pulp. Here we create the palatal extension. The fissure bare should be perpendicular to the palatal wall, 2 mm inside the cavity to create the axial wall and gingival seat. Clean the cavity. Check the cavity with a probe. Just 2 mm of the tip of the fissure bare should be inside the cavity. Check with the probe. Check the cavity with the probe. The medial and distal walls of the palatal extension should be converge occlusally, diverge palatally. The fissure bare is inclined medially to create the distal wall of the extension. The fissure bare is inclined medially to create the distal wall of the extension. The medial wall of the palatal extension should be converge occlusally. The bare should be inclined distally to create the medial wall of the palatal extension. Gingival seat should be flat and smooth. The axiopalpal line angle should be beveled. This is the final shape of the cavity.